If you're excited for training camp to start, help the new guy out and get this video to 300 likes. The Dolphins start training camp on July 27th. Help us out and get to 300 likes on this video ahead of training camp starting. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome into Miami Dolphins Today, right before the start of training camp. It's the best time of the year if you are an NFL fan, and right now the rumors are heating up for star cornerback Xavien Howard as maybe he goes to Arizona. PFF pitched a blockbuster trade idea between the Cardinals and the Dolphins. The deal would include sending Chandler Jones from the desert out to South Beach for Xavien Howard. Xavien Howard would help the Dolphins a little bit, and the Dolphins would add $3.42 million on their cap space this year. PFF went on to say this would be really a true blockbuster. It's finally a true blockbuster idea that would help two teams resolve contract-related holdout situations and benefit both immensely on the football field. Would be a swap of Jones for the Miami Dolphins and cornerback Xavien Howard. They went on to say the star Dolphins cornerback is also unhappy with his contract situation, and the Cardinals are thin at the cornerback position, even following the addition of Malcolm Butler in free agency. Looking at the stats for Chandler Jones the past 5 years, he has been absolutely dominant. You look at what he's done in the sack department: 11 sacks in 2016, 17 sacks in 17, 13 sacks in 18, and then 19 sacks in 2019. Now, he was injured last year out in the desert, but still highly productive at the age of 31, and he wants a new contract, and maybe Miami will give him just that. Now you go to Xavien Howard and what he's done down on South Beach, and he's been productive ever since he stepped foot into the league. He led the league, of course, last year with 10 interceptions, had 51 tackles as well, and has been highly, highly productive for the Dolphins in the secondary. So, would you make this trade? Howard for Jones. Type Y for yes, and for no, I say why not? You look at what we're going to look here in a little bit, actually, at what the Dolphins have on that D-line, and I think that Chandler Jones would be a perfect fit alongside that Dolphins defensive line because it's a win-win. When you look at what's going on here, it really helps both sides. You get two disgruntled players out of the situations they don't want to be in. Maybe Chandler Jones is a little older, yes, at 31 than Howard, but Miami's in win-now mode, and obviously Xavien Howard would help you in win-now mode for the Dolphins, but you need a little bit more pass rush. I think that secondary will play without Howard, and now you add to the said defensive line. I think Jones could be a huge plus for that. And if you want to bet on the Miami Dolphins, head over to chatsports.com/bet and use the promo code Dolphins125. You'll get 125% on your first deposit bonus. My favorite bet right now going for the Miami Dolphins is the over-under. 9.5 wins for the Dolphins this season. Seems like pretty good money as Tua has a lot more weapons on the offense, and that defense could get a little bit better as well as they've added some pieces, including in the draft. So let us know in the comments below. Are you going over? Type O for over and U for under when you get that first deposit. Heading on over now, looking at potential Deshaun Watson news, as the Dolphins were one of the teams linked earlier today. Spot Track, Mort keeps on bringing the hits. That's Chris Mortenson. And Mortenson brought up some names that could still potentially be involved, as he said that the 5 draft picks that the Houston Texans want, well, that's going to be a lot, but there are some teams that could potentially be interested, including the Dolphins, the Broncos, Panthers, and other teams as well. But Deshaun Watson, the two teams that have been linked most heavily to him have been the Miami Dolphins and the Eagles. The Texans have now officially announced they are willing to listen to trade offers regarding their franchise quarterback, but he's still dealing with some major off-the-field issues, is Deshaun Watson, and it doesn't look like that is going to go away anytime soon. Pro Football Network went on to say about Deshaun Watson, we're told the Dolphins have had lingering questions about Tua's ability in future, that they would still consider trading for the Texans quarterback in Deshaun Watson if his legal issues in his situations somehow go to the wayside. I don't know how that would happen, but first of all, I'm all in on Tua when it comes down to it. I think Deshaun Watson is a franchise quarterback, but you have to give Tua the opportunity to be that guy. You spent high draft capital on him, and now you have the weapons around him, even going out and getting a Will Fuller. You got a Jalen Waddle. Devontae Parker, also a skilled wide receiver, and don't even get me started on Mike Gesicki and what he brings to the offense in the middle of the field. I think that Tua can be that guy for the Miami Dolphins, and also the price tag for Deshaun Watson is just way too high right now. The Texans are going to have to come down a lot when it comes to that price tag. Let's see, though. Who are you more excited in the new Miami Dolphins offense? Are you more excited about Will Fuller, or are you more excited about Jalen Waddle, the 6th overall pick in just a couple months draft? Jalen Waddle, type JW. If you like Will Fuller more, press WF. Now, looking at this, you need to go and subscribe to the channel. If you love the Miami Dolphins, this is the place to be. We're hitting you with the latest news, the most breaking rumors as well. Go subscribe to the channel if you want free content on your Miami Dolphins. Even more so, this is the place to do it. Hit that subscribe button below for Dolphins news over on YouTube. Now, they did make a splash this weekend. Well, I say that a little bit hesitantly. They did add to their depth as Shaquem Griffin was reportedly signed by the Miami Dolphins this weekend. His brother went down to Jacksonville, and Shaquem, well, he followed suit to their home state, and now he's down in South Beach. Ian Rappaport announced that Griffin signed a one-year deal with the Dolphins. He'll primarily be a depth piece for this squad, but I'm interested to see exactly what they're going to do with him, because looking at his stats, they're not eye-popping, right? When you look at what he did up in Seattle, he was primarily a special teamer. I think that he can do a little bit more. You look, he had 11 tackles his rookie season, and that's the most that he had in Seattle, but I do think that they can transition him to actually rush the passer more and be more of an impact player on defense in a depth role. Now, NFL Network said this when it pertained to Griffin. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reported in May that multiple teams have had interest in signing Griffin with the ideal of potentially making him a full-time pass rusher. And now, that's not to say that he can't go and play defense in terms of the, outside linebacker position, but I do think that he can be a very solid depth piece when it comes to the pass rusher role, and also he can still play special teams. Looking at the Dolphins 3-4 front now, I think he'll fit in nicely there. I think that there's a couple of places you could put him. Either edge really doesn't matter. You obviously have Phillips and Emmanuel Ogbah over there on the opposite side of Phillips. I think that he is a nice depth piece that can get to the quarterback in situations that you need him to, but don't expect a whole lot. Just a quality guy when it comes to special teams and also just getting to the passer in general in key situations. Now, let us know. What is your one-word reaction to the Dolphins signing Griffin? Mine, I'm intrigued. I really am, to see exactly what the Dolphins are going to do with him on the pass rushing role. Are they going to just commit to him? Are they going to, just talk a lot of talk right now, as there seems to be going a lot of in training camp? I really want to see him go after the quarterback and not have to drop back into coverage at all, and maybe just do special teams as well. But that's going to do it for your Miami Dolphins Day. I am RC Maxfield. You can follow me on Twitter at RCMB. We'll catch y'all next time, guys.